Ecosystem is a big branding term, if you use Apple devices or even Samsung devices where they want you to be able to connect your devices together through an ecosystem. And up until of late, with Apple, of course, you have to have an Apple phone if you have a MacBook or a tablet like the iPad in order to get them connect. Well, guess what? Not anymore. I have the Oppo Find N6 and it connects just perfectly with my MacBook Neo. And we're going to go through that together. Check this out. So I don't know if Apple's kind of loosened up or for some reason over time we've broken down the ecosystem walls, but now we can use phones other than Apple's or iPhones to connect with the MacBook or the Apple ecosystem. Check this out. Here I've got a MacBook Neo. Now this is the cheapest way to go, which is really cool. This is a $599 version, or I paid it's $699 because it has the touch, but I got a $100 discount, being ex-military. So here's one of the basic things you want to do is transfer data. So for example, let's go right into photos here, and I'm going to pick a few photos. Let's grab one video in there and then just some photos here, just at random, that I'm going to transfer here to the MacBook. So all I've got to do is select them. Very similar to that on the iPhone. The difference is the iPhone, you get AirDrop. Here, you share and you just Oppo share. And if you'll notice right there, I've got the MacBook marked MacBook selected. Click it, popped right up there on the screen, as you can see, and it is transferring the data. Completed. Very simple, very quick. That's very similar to what you get on Apple. Now you have this thing here on the Mac. It's called O plus Connect. And you can see there's all the data that was transferred just now. You can see it, you can open it up. And in doing so, you can actually check out my entire phone files, folders, and you can select things and you can transfer them over, and you can do both ways. Okay, here you can even got the downloads. Those are all my download files. So this is really slick. This you can actually do wireless, as you can see, without having to connect up the phone. Now let's grab the iPhone real quickly and see what happens. So on the iPhone, do something similar here. We got to go to photos here, open up, and then I hit share button, AirDrop, and then I just select my Mac, select it right there, and it should pop up. And there it is, popping up and copying, and there they are. You can see that very similar, just as quick as one another. I didn't actually put a video in this one, so it seemed like it was quicker, but that's it. So you can do the same thing through AirDrop, or you can do it through Oppo Share. Now, of course, there's more to it than that. Let's say, for example, you're working on your computer and you're doing stuff and you want to mirror your phone. In other words, you want to be able to take your calls, answer emails, stuff right on your Mac. So let's go ahead and do that. So on the Oppo here, you simply go into settings here, you go to device connect and PC connect, and that will connect up. You can see there's Morse MacBook. It is connected. And you can actually go right here, you hit screencast. And now my screen will actually cast right to the MacBook. Go ahead and hit cast. And there is my screen. And I can move it over here to the side if I want. I can control it from right here. And it's got you can do the swipe, or you got the buttons right here. So I can go home, see what's open there in the background. And you can see right there, everything is being controlled right there on my phone. So as you can see here, I can open up messages if I want to. I can go ahead and type in a message to my wife if I want to, right here, and just completely communicate right there on my MacBook. Now, of course, with Apple in their ecosystem, you just open up iMessages and you use iMessages right on the MacBook as well. And of course, this is doing very similar with Android on your Apple computer here on your Mac. And then with the phone open here, you can go ahead and do your own browsing here, go into the web, do whatever you want, and have your phone right there on the side. But you can also take and unpin it so it will hide. So now it's going to hide and you can pop it out like so. So this is a really cool way to continue working on your computer and have your phone right there on the side and easily accessible while you're working. And as you can see, you can have it right there, and I can actually turn off my phone so it's still working right there. And It's easily accessible to anything that I need right off the phone. And then at any time, I can go up here to open up the Oppo Connect and hit the home button there, and then look for anything that I need to transfer. See, there's transfers off onto my phone. Now, if you want to, you can, of course, completely control your phone right here from your computer as well. See, and when I open it, it goes full screen as well. As you can see here, you've got the full screen. Let's go ahead and make this thing. You can even take this thing and go full screen if you want to. Of course, it doesn't do anything larger. It's really virtually the exact same size as your phone, as you can see there. Now, I don't really know all the use cases for this because this is not something I do on a normal basis, but I just wanted to present this to you so that you can see that the ecosystem is not actually stuck on just Apple devices. You can actually now use the Oppo Find N6. My biggest use case, of course, is that airdropping, or what they call Oppo Share. It's just real quick and easy, and I have it set up for not just the laptop, but also for my desktops. So then how do you set it up to connect your Oppo Find N to your MacBook? Well, I'm going to keep it really simple here. Let's open up the browser. You just go to any browser. You like to use Edge, but you just type in Oppo Connect for Mac. It's already there, and it goes in, and you go to their website. And once you get to their website, you can see right here, it says for PC. I drop down and choose MacBook. Now, this is not an M series chip, okay? As we know, this MacBook Neo is actually an A18 Pro. It's an iPhone chip. Now you can see here, you only got two options. You got the M series chip or the MacBook Intel chip. Well, I just choose the MacBook Intel chip because it's definitely not an M series. And I went ahead and did all the install here. I don't need to do that again because it's already here. And it had no issue installing it and setting it up. So once you get it downloaded, of course, you set it up as any other Mac app. And when you open up the app, it'll go through the steps where you can go ahead and set up. I'm already set up, so I can't really do that again. But it goes through all the steps, and you can create an account, which is what I did. I just created a GOT account called a GOT N6, as you can see here. And once you enter all your information and set up the account, then it's pretty simple. Make sure that you're signed in to the account. So once you get it all set up on your phone, you just take your phone and go right to settings, device connections, and everything is right there. And this is where you will add your device as well. Right here, it says My Devices. You just add, and this is where you hit the add button right there, and you will add what you're going to add, whether it's a computer, iPhone, TV, because you can actually cast to your TV by using the system. So the Oppo works really well for pretty much any ecosystem if you just add it to the Oppo Share. So there you have it, just a quick video on what you can do and as far as entering the Apple ecosystem with your Oppo. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them down in the comments below. I'll do my best to answer them. If you want to know more about the Oppo, check out this video here. And I have plenty of other videos on the MacBook as well. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, make sure you do so you don't miss on more tutorials and great videos on these devices. Have a wonderful day. Until next time, God bless.